We got the legend himself, my favorite comedian of all time, Dave Chappelle. Bro, this is my first Dave Chappelle reaction, so hit that thumbs up
Just
button.
Afraid
and let me know the next one I should do.
Happens to the best of us.
We're on the road to 1,000
To
subscribers.
that French actor. You know what I'm talking about? Jussie Smollett. He's a very famous French actor. Y'all never heard of Jussie Smollett?
I'm sorry. I don't mean to pause, but I'm probably going to pause because I just gush because I love Dave Chappelle. He's the modern day GOAT to me. Something about Dave Chappelle, just the way Dave Chappelle's the only comedian I know who won't say a word, who cannot say a word, make one movement at home, and I will laugh for 15 minutes, bro.
Y'all never heard of Jussie Smollett?
Y'all never heard of Jussie Smollett? Ow!
Jussie Smollett is an actor from France.
Oh my God, Dave Chappelle. Let me know which Chappelle clip I should react to next.
Famous on a show called Empire.
They're already covering the...
One night, he was in Chicago late at night and was the victim he was the victim of a racist and homophobic attack. You see, Jussie Smollett is gay and he is black, not just French.
Dave, man. Dave is our Richard Pryor, bro. He really is. Dave is the greatest stand-up comedian. You can argue, you can have your own, it's never gonna change with me. What Dave Chappelle means to me, growing up with the Chappelle Show, growing up with all of them classic skits, bro, nobody will be funnier than Dave Chappelle to me. I find people in my real life funny because they remind me of Dave Chappelle. There's no... Oh, my man.
It's black, not just French. Just French.
Somebody tell me that shit. Yeah.
Oh, it was a crazy story. Apparently, when he was walking down the street late at night, two white men came out of the shadows with MAGA hats on and beat him up. Tied a rope around his neck, called him all kinds of
beat him up.
niggas.
Tied a rope around his neck, called him all kinds of niggas.
Put some bleach on him and ran off into the night. This shit was like international news. And everybody was
We all
furious,
remember Jussie.
especially in Hollywood. It's all over everybody's Twitter feed and Instagram page. Justice for Jussie and all this shit. The whole country was up in arms. He was talking about it all the time on the news. And for some reason, African Americans, we were like oddly quiet. We were so quiet about this shit that the gay community started accusing African American community of being homophobic for not supporting him. What they didn't understand is that we were supporting him with our silence.
Yeah, you just didn't want to snitch. We didn't believe you, nigga. We didn't believe for 1 second, bruh. You gotta know black people, man. Sometimes when you doing wrong and we want to help you, we don't want to embarrass you for a bit. We just hold it down, and then you think, man, maybe one day I'll be able to talk to him like a barber shop or like a train or something, like a bus stop or something, and I'm gonna tell him what I really feel. Just as a representative of the black community, just know a lot of problems that we have as a community, y'all won't never know. Y'all don't know. It's bruh, Dave Chappelle, there's an entire generation, and I'm a part of that generation, whose humor is built from Dave Chappelle. Just think about it. There's so many comedians, so many actors, so many personalities whose rhythm, if you know what I'm saying, if you know comedy, their rhythm is from Chappelle. They're, huh? What? Oh, they call me a nigga. Oh, man. There's so many of them. Like,
Supporting him.
Go.
Our silence.
Facts. We was holding it down.
We understood that this nigga was clearly lying.
Facts. Legend. Legendary.
None of these details added up at all. He said he's walking down the street in Chicago and white dudes come up to him and say, hey man, aren't you that from Empire? The fuck? Does that sound like how white people talk? I know white people. They don't talk like that. Are you that from Empire? They would never say that. It sounds like something that I would say.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Dave Chappelle is one person they can't get rid of. And he's too ingrained in our culture, in black culture. He's too ingrained in pop culture. He's too ingrained. You just can't get rid of him. And if you listen to what he's saying, I'm not with that word at all. I am very much against using that word. But if you listen to what he's saying, pay attention to what he's saying. Now, if you get mad just by hearing the word, that's your prerogative. All right? That's how I am with the N-word. Anybody outside of that feeling. I feel the same way of anything. But like I said, if that's your, I'm not here to be like, you're woke. You woke. I'm not here to say that. If that offends you, you got every right. That's your prerogative to be offended. And I can even agree with you that do we need to use that word? Nah. But when you are somebody like Chappelle, who really is telling a story and not really afraid to tell the story, you're going to tell it exactly how he told it. Right. Like, Louis C.K. has skits where he says the N-word. And I still put Louis C.K. as one of my favorite comedians, honestly. And do I like those skits? Yeah. Is the point that he'd be making with some of those skits bigger than the word he's saying? Absolutely. But I will never be one of those people who, it's about, you have a right to be offended or not offended. I hate the people who tell people, you can't find offense in that or you're a woke snowflake. Or people, you have to find offense in it. It's like, no, nigga. And by the way, YouTube, this is on Netflix. I want to see YouTube trip on me. This is on Netflix as a joke. Up here. I want to see it.
If you're racist and homophobic, you're not even gonna know who this nigga is. You can't watch Empire. Black people never feel sorry for the police, but
and even then he wasn't saying necessarily. It sounded like something I would say, saying the F word. He's saying that. I mean, it sounds like something I would say because I've watched Empire. How could you be that racist and homophobic and watch it?
This time we even felt sorry for the police. Can you imagine if you was a police veteran taking this kid's police report? Okay, Mr. Smollett, please tell me what happened. All right, 2 a.m. You left the house at 2 a.m. It's minus 16 degrees. Right. You were walking. All right. And where were you going? Subway. Sandwiches?
The way he just said sandwiches was the sandwiches.
That's when the men approached you? Did you see them? Do you have any? Okay, what do they have on? MAGA hats. MAGA hats on in Chicago?
MAGA.
Excuse me 1 second, Mr. Smollett. Frank, come here for a second.
MAGA hats.
Find out where Kanye West was last night.
The legend of Chappelle, bro.